What's up, agents, and welcome back to another vendor reset video for the 3rd of March 2026. Quick PSA before we get started. The game is about to go down for maintenance, so I will check this video once the game comes back up just to make sure that they've not done any changes. With all that said though, I will be live all day waiting to find out what all the anniversary live stream event goodness will be, and if you need Twitch drops, come and check me out. With all that said though, this video is already as long as it needs to be. We're at the base of operations. Stock has literally just changed. We've got ourselves a lightning rod. We've got a honey badger, but it's not a good one. It is good though if you want to run close and personal, but obviously you know me, I like to have damage target out to cover here, meaning we get a freebie with the talent. We've got a good D50 with damage target out to cover. One of these is definitely worth having in your stash. I would definitely recommend picking that up right off the rip. The mods are no good. Let's move on.
It's that simple.
Clan vendor this week has got a Brutus if you want it, but it's not for me as a gun. We've got a tip of the spear chest piece with headshot damage on. That might be worth picking up. You never know when that might be good. We've got some breaking point knees, a Cavalier backpack, which already has Pro on as well. That's not terrible for a tank build. A damage target out to cover relic. It's a shame that the relic is not great, but it's there if you want it. Everything else though, I mean, this badger tough piece could be useful if you're going to keep the armored core. You could go crit chance, crit damage with adrenaline rush. Feels like it might be some kind of shotgun, Pro legendary type build potential. We've got some trash mods. Let's move on. Countdown vendor has got another relic. We've got a backbone as well, which is absolutely terrible. And we've got a good invisible hand with perfect Allegro. There isn't a regular Allegro in the game anymore, and it's a shame. This gun was almost really good. In a PTS, it had 20% rate of fire and it would have been amazing. It's still pretty good, but it's here if you want to pick it up. At the theatre, we've got a Whisper if you want one, but it's not a great gun if you ask me. We've got some Hanayu gloves with skill haste on, so it could be skill haste, skill damage pretty easily. We've got a really good set of D&H knees that could be weapon handling and headshot damage for a pistol build, but unfortunately there are better pieces to put in the knee slot. Everything else kind of trash. Let's move on. At the campus, we've got a salvo if you want to pick it up. You can change the skill damage to crit chance, crit damage, whatever you want. Pretty good piece. We have also got a Palisade mask that could be crit chance, crit damage if you're happy keeping the armored core. A good holster here, a good Sokolov holster, could be crit chance, crit damage. That's not a bad piece, especially for people who are newer to the game. Let's move on. Campus vendor, we've got a scalpel, but I mean, it's not a great gun if you ask me. I would just pass. We've got a Wyvern mask that's got skill haste and status effects on, meaning you could roll the skill haste to skill damage. You could roll the status effects to skill damage. You could roll the skill haste to status effects, and I just repeat myself. But yeah, lots of options with this for a skill build. This is probably worth picking up. It's pretty well rolled as well. If you're going to do a skill build, might be worth a shot. They've got an Araldi holster here that could be crit chance headshot damage potentially if you're doing some kind of headshot crit build. Not the greatest though. Let's move on.
DC right here.
DZ West has got an everlasting gaze if you want to pick it up. Pretty well rolled, but it's not a great gun if you ask me anyway. We've got a really good MK17. Are you going to spend DZ points on it though? Probably not, to be perfectly honest. I would pass. We've also got a negotiator's set of gloves, which again, pretty good, but are you going to spend DZ credits on it? Probably not. Same with the breaking point knees. We've got some really good Murakami gloves here that are repair skills, but I would just farm this stuff in Countdown. Unless there's some exclusive to the DZ item in here or something exceptionally good, I would generally just advise farm these in Countdown. Same with the Legatus knees, crit chance, crit damage, great rolls, but yeah, not one for me. The mods are trash. Let's move on. DZ East has got a Carnage. If you want to pick it up, change the mag size to potentially crit chance or rate of fire, damage to armor. Got some options there. We got an SRS A1 with crit chance on. That's probably a pass, to be honest. A breaking point mask, Hunter's Fury holster. I mean, if you're doing some kind of Providence headshot build, this mask would be okay. But again, like I said, it's DZ credits. Just go and farm it in Countdown. Save your credits for something super special. Let's move on. DZ South has got a Grudge, which is again a pretty good SMG, but it's not one that I would be using DZ credits for. We seem to be having that a lot today. We've got a really good F2000 with damage target out of cover and streamline on. I mean, this is probably something, if you've got some spare credits, I would pick this up. It's a proper good versatile gun. Really good to kind of have, especially if you're doing some kind of AR tinkerer build potentially. The F2000 is one of the best in slot assault rifles. We've got a PX4 pistol with damage target out of cover, but I probably wouldn't spend DZ credits on that. A refractor backpack of a torso chest piece. We've got a Murakami backpack that has got status effects and skill damage on, so that's absolutely terrible. Some trash mods. Let's move on. We're at Brooklyn at the bridge. We got a Tommy gun, easy pass. What else have we got? A really good buy of the week. Go and get this if you've not got it. A Grupo backpack with crit chance, crit damage. Really good for newer players. Always will come in handy. Definitely worth having one of them in your stash. I've got a Alps holster that's good as well. Skill haste on. Just put repair skills here instead of critical hit chance, and you're away with your healer build. So a couple of good pieces here. Come and pick them up. Checking out the Haven vendor. Let's have a look. I've got my favourite LMG, but it's not got critical hit chance on it. It has got unhinged, so you could just swap the swap speed out. Get it, swap the swap speed, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd wait for one where you can get critical hit chance on it. A Police 686 Magnum with damage target out of cover. This is a great gun. Put determined on this. If you've not got a harvest, pretty good. We've got a unit alloys mask, but it's got headshot damage on, so easy pass. Let's go and see the main man. The main man, he's been here since the beginning. Happy 10th anniversary, Roy.
What can I do for you?
We're looking for Roy to save us. Let's see what he's got. Come on, Roy. It's the birthday. What have we got today? Come on, Roy. All right, well, we'll take the Imminence Armament holster. Could be crit chance, crit damage. We'll need a little bit of work, but it's definitely the best that he's got. That is going to be it for the video. I was going to say goodbye to the companion at the end, but the game's in a weird spot. We can't activate the companions. They're disabled. We can't even get into the manhunt menus. Yeah, the game's in a bit of a strange spot. So with all that said, agents, have a great 10th anniversary day. I'll be live all day if you want to come and get drops with me over on Twitch. But with all that said, agents, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.